Yo, GM, what's good, fam? Welcome to Hidden Secrets Revealed Live. Today on Hidden Secrets Revealed Live, Microsoft leads the new intelligence cloud economy. HSRL is a production of Safe New Media. Who this is for? Self-actualizers, agents of progress, if you will, making the most of their lives. The viewers of this show tend to demonstrate higher than average critical thinking skills and are rich or on their way to being rich. Either way, we are above the plane of competition. The term self-actualization is borrowed from Maslow's hierarchy of needs, referring to a mind that is above the plane of competition, has all their basic needs met, and is now achieving greatness. This micro podcast live stream is not for you. I repeat, it is not for you, sweetheart. No, if you take yourself too seriously, no, we're going to have to ask you if you could just, yeah, thanks. If you are a seeker, let me be your guide to discover divine and fundamental truth for yourself. Let me help you increase the quality and effectiveness of your life by revealing to you the hidden secrets of the universe. This show is specifically for those who are seeking new perspectives, fresh ideas, and a willingness to explore new possibilities. My intention is to help you stay ahead of the curve and make the most out of emerging opportunities. Did you know there are many in our community who may want to apply my unique perspective to their own businesses in developing new products and services? Tell me what you think I can do to help you. In our private Telegram chat, you can tell me there in our private Telegram chat, access through guild.xyz. It's called the Deep Tribe, guild.xyz/Deep Tribe. That's how you get there. Today on HSRL, last year, overall profit sank 12% to $16.4 billion. Which company? Microsoft. Microsoft said revenue tied to the Xbox video game system fell 12%, while spending on its Windows products plunged 39%, but all was not lost. Formerly known as Windows Azure, sales growth in the firm's Azure cloud computing unit was better than expected, up 31%, helping to lift the firm's shares in after-hours trade. Microsoft Azure, the company's cloud computing platform, provides access, management, and development of cloud services, including software as a service, platform as a service, and infrastructure as a service. Azure supports many different programming languages, tools, frameworks, including both Microsoft-specific and third-party software systems. You probably didn't notice back in 2016 when Microsoft announced that it would be focusing on cloud services and making a pivot to being all about cloud services. That was a huge risk. In the year 2016, Microsoft was a giant in the tech industry, known primarily for its operating system and office software. However, that was all about to change as the company made a stunning announcement that took the industry by storm. At a press conference, Microsoft CEO Satya Nadella announced that the company would be pivoting away from its traditional focus on desktop software and instead doubling down on cloud services. This was a bold move, as the company had long been synonymous with personal computers and productivity software. The decision to shift gears wasn't made overnight. In fact, Nadella had been quietly leading the company in this direction for some time. He had recognized that the world was rapidly changing, with more and more people accessing information and software on the cloud rather than on their personal computers. And he knew that if Microsoft didn't adapt, the company would risk becoming irrelevant. The pivot was not without its challenges. By the way, before I talk about the challenges, speaking of challenges, I challenge you to subscribe to the YouTube. Pummel that subscribe button into submission. If you're watching on Twitter, retweet this. I don't care if you make fun of me, as long as you get my name right and you make a funny joke about it, do it. I'm also going live on LinkedIn. Speaking of pivoting, let's talk about this thing. Just this link on LinkedIn, just for a quick second. I don't have it posted anywhere else except on LinkedIn there. There's a link in the description. If you're a brand that is getting into Web3, go to safenewmedia.com/brands. Now, the pivot back in 2016 was not without its challenges. Many of Microsoft's employees had been working on desktop software for years and were unsure about how to shift their skills to the cloud. There were also concerns about how customers would react to this change and whether the company could successfully compete with established players in the cloud market like Amazon and Google. But Nadella was confident that this was the right move for Microsoft, and he was committed to making it work. The company invested heavily in its cloud infrastructure and launched a suite of cloud based services, including Azure and Office 365. And over time, the strategy paid off. Microsoft's cloud revenue grew rapidly, and the company became one of the leading players in the industry. Looking back, it's clear that Nadella's decision to pivot towards cloud services was a defining moment for Microsoft. It did allow the company to stay relevant in a rapidly evolving tech landscape, and it positioned it for success in the years to come. And what else? It showed that even the biggest and most established players in the industry can adapt and evolve to meet the changing needs of their customers. Since then, Microsoft has continued to focus on cloud services, and its financial performance and success in adjacent businesses make it one of the most remarkable rebirths in the industry. Microsoft's pivot to the cloud was driven by a desire to compete with the infrastructure as a service, create a platform for innovation, support big data analytics workloads. Today, Microsoft has invested over 10 billion in OpenAI over several years, according to multiple sources. ChatGPT, yeah, that's Microsoft. This investment is the third phase of a long-term partnership between Microsoft and OpenAI, and it's a clear indication of the importance of OpenAI's technology to Microsoft. Microsoft had already invested more than $3 billion in OpenAI before this deal. The $10 billion investment is the largest investment Microsoft has made in OpenAI to date. As I'm recording this live, the year is 2023. We'll look back at this and laugh at me. The day is April 25th. Today, Microsoft is the leader in the AI revolution, with competitors like Google scrambling to make a better mousetrap than ChatGPT. While Facebook parent Meta has ditched plans for the metaverse in an effort to get on the AI bandwagon, Microsoft's pivot to cloud services back in 2016 is now paying off since they doubled down on AI. I'm going live. I do this for 10 minutes. It's a podcast, a live stream, whatever you call it. It's a show. I do it for fun. It's for 10 minutes. And thanks to you guys, it is the most popular live stream of its nature at this hour, broadcasting live on Twitter right now. And if it wasn't for you guys, my community, I could not do this and still have fun with it. So I thank you for making it the most popular live stream of its nature at this hour, broadcasting live on Twitter. Retweet this, somebody. And like I said, as long as it's funny, you can make fun of me. I don't care. So let's talk about numbers just for a minute. In FY 21 Q3, intelligent cloud revenue increased by $2.8 billion or 23%, with server products and cloud services revenue increasing by $2.7 billion or 26%, driven by Azure. In FY22 Q3, intelligent cloud revenue increased by $3.9 billion or 26%, with server products and cloud services revenue increasing by $3.8 billion or 29%, driven by Azure and other cloud services. In FY23, this year, Q3, intelligent cloud revenue was $22.1 billion and increased 16%. That's up 19% in constant currency. In conclusion, your profits may or may not be sinking like Microsoft's were back then, or maybe your margins are too low anyway. Maybe you don't even have a sustainable business. Maybe your business model is flawed. But with the right information and commitment to make it work, you can pull the right lever in the right vehicle, create massive amounts of value for others. That's why we're here. Hidden Secrets Revealed Live is a production of Safe New Media, unconventional, diversified, global digital media company devoted to the practice, administration, and dissemination of the ideologies of its founder, moi, yours truly. My name is Sean Allen Fenn.eth, and this is totally not a cult. I don't know where you got that idea. But if it were a cult, it's now easier to join. One thing you could do is go to the main page there, the official website, enter your email, watch this show and previous shows. You could this is what I recommend though. Access the private Telegram. The main channel there is called the Inner Circle, but there's a chat that is private called the Deep Tribe. If it were a cult, I'm not saying that it is, the tenets of faith would be posted at safenewmedia.com/deep tribe. safenewmedia.com/deep tribe. I'm not saying it's a cult, but if it were, the plan is for our community to share with each other the systems, processes, and workflows we are successfully using in order to help each other grow. Get into the chat there at guild.xyz/deep tribe. Ask any questions about today's show in the private chat. Team up with me. But not everyone is going to even be ready or even have the skills or the dedication or the perseverance. But if you are, on the off chance that you are, one of those minds that I mentioned that I call a self-actualizer, get into the private chat there. Because the idea, the plan is to grow a community, to help each other. That's why we're here, right? It's not for nothing, as they say in New York. So if you want to make your life better and improve life for those around you, that's who this is for. Okay? This is to help each other grow. Okay? So I'll get off my soapbox in 1 second. But again, team up with me to bring about serious advancements for each other. Thanks for making this the most popular live stream at this hour, broadcasting on Twitter. I have spoken.